Hello Pisces, welcome back. This is your monthly reading, July 2024. Pisces, sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your monthly messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember Pisces, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Pisces. We are going to have a look at any messages that come through. Then we'll have a look at your money and finances, love and relationships, overall health, any obstacles, blocks, or challenges, and overall message for the month of July 2024. Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Pisces. So I'm seeing in the month of July, I feel there's something you're wanting to move forward with, it's something that you have to take one step at a time. Something that you need to take in moderation. For some of you, I feel this could have to do with an individual. I'm seeing, for some of you, this could be a relationship, some individual. Moving forward with this person one step at a time. And I feel, Pisces, if you're looking towards somebody, if you're interested in somebody, because I feel there's somebody you're looking at, somebody that you're wanting to be with, somebody that you're thinking about. And I feel there needs to be one step at a time with this individual. I feel this individual, I'm picking up a little bit of challenging energy with this person. A little bit of challenging energy, a little bit of Pisces, this individual, I feel they may be extremely logical. I feel they may be calculating their moves with you or calculating their move with this relationship. If you're interested in this person in a relationship, for example. And so I feel there needs to be some kind of moderation with this person, some kind of walking forward, taking things one day at a time to not get stuck in some kind of situation. And what I feel, Pisces, if you're interested in some individual, for those of you that are single, for example, I feel there could be some kind of growth here with this person, some kind of growth with this relationship. But there's something that could be holding you back. Pisces, for some of you, I'm picking up that you may be interested in somebody, and there's something holding you back from growing in this relationship. I feel for some of you, this could have something to do with some thoughts, some way of thinking, something in which you're afraid to not open up with this person. I feel, Pisces, for some of you, I'm also picking up something with independence. That this individual may be a very independent individual. And I'm also picking up for some of you to not lose your independence that you have getting in some kind of situation in which you may be restricted or caught up with this individual. So I'm picking up a strong energy to take it one day at a time, to move forward with some kind of plan, to move forward with some kind of mindfulness, to be mindful of what it is that you're doing. But I am feeling if this is a relationship, there could be some growth here. There could be something, some kind of growth, some kind of expansion in this relationship. And for some of you, Pisces, I'm picking up vulnerability, that you may feel vulnerable in a situation. You may be hesitating in a situation. You may be resisting against or blocking yourself off from some kind of happiness. And some of this could be your own way of thinking, Pisces. This could be over-analyzing a situation. This could be thinking too much about a situation. So for some of you, if it has to do with a relationship, you may be thinking too much about this individual. And if it has to do with some situation, if you're dealing with a work situation or some other situation, you may be overthinking, you may be thinking too much about a situation that is blocking your growth, blocking your forward movement, something that you may be resisting against or not wanting to do. And so some kind of balance is going to be required. Some kind of moderation is going to be required. Whether you're dealing with an individual or whether you're dealing with some kind of situation in which you may be thinking too much. You may be trying to find some kind of a solution to a problem. And you may be getting stuck trying to find this solution. And being stuck is impeding some kind of growth here. I feel there's some kind of wall. But whatever this is, Pisces, I'm feeling to maintain some kind of independence. If you are dealing with an individual that you're looking at, that you're possibly wanting to be with, somebody that you may like, maintain some kind of independence in the relationship so as to not get caught up. And if it's a situation that you're trying to find some kind of solution, you're trying to resolve some kind of problem that may be blocking your growth, to take this one day at a time, because I feel some kind of solution will come. But I feel it's not going to be without some kind of battle. Pisces, I'm also picking up, if there's a situation or a person you're dealing with, to make sure you set some kind of boundaries with this individual. If there is an individual that could be a very independent individual, they could be a little bit of a perfectionist, and they could be a little bit, I'm picking up detached. This could be a more detached energy. Make sure that you have some kind of boundaries with this individual. I'm picking up something with boundaries, that this individual may be holding their own boundaries with you. But whatever this is, some situation in which you may need to apply some kind of logic, some kind of plan, some kind of strategy, may need to be calculating some kind of move, and something in which you need to take essentially 1 foot forward, 1 step at a time. Let's go ahead and check your money and finances. Okay, so money and finances, I feel is going to be stable for you, Pisces. And I also feel there could be some financial situation that you're recovering from. Something you're recovering from, something that may have left you a little bit stuck for some days or some weeks. I'm picking up weeks for some of you. There could be a financial situation that you're dealing with that's left you a little bit stuck for the past few weeks. And I feel the month of July, you're going to be recovering from whatever this money, whatever this financial situation is, bringing you to some kind of point of stability in July. So whether you've had a lot of spending or a lot of debts that you've had to pay, something in which you may have gone gone into red in your bank account, for example, I feel July is going to start to stable out. It's going to start to come back into balance financially in the month of July for you. Let's check your love and relationships. Love and relationships, Pisces, I'm feeling something with communication here. I'm feeling communication is going to be highlighted with your relationships. And so again, for some of you, this could have to do with setting some kind of boundaries or having some kind of plan, having some kind of reasoning, some kind of strategy in a situation, dealing with somebody. And again, this could be a person that you are looking towards, somebody that you may like, somebody that you may have your eyes on. Pisces, I'm picking up something with communication here. And I'm picking up to communicate some kind of needs, something that you want. You may need to speak your mind. You may need to speak openly with this individual. And for some of you, I'm picking up, there could be something with feeling nurtured, some kind of emotion here. Some kind of emotion that you may need to speak up and talk about directly. Because I feel, Pisces, for some of you, there could be this individual that may be tied up with words, that may not be able to communicate very well. And again, this individual may be a little bit more independent. They may be a little bit more detached. They may be a little bit more cold. Pisces, this individual may not be very good at speaking or talking about how they feel. And this could be some kind of challenge, some kind of obstacle that needs to be overcome in order to grow in this relationship. Pisces, this could also be some of your own energy coming through, that something needs to be stated. Your needs and wants and desires need to be clearly communicated for this person to be able to understand what it is that you want. So in the month of July, if you're dealing with somebody that you like, you may need to speak directly about what it is that you want in this relationship. Because I feel there could be some of your own energy that may be restricted here from communicating. You may be feeling a block in communication, which is blocking some kind of growth in the relationship, which is leading to some kind of challenge. But whatever this is that you're dealing with, whether this is love relationships or whether this is relationships in general, quite possibly even for some of you a job situation, expressing what you need at your company. Perhaps you need a raise. Express the fact that you need more money, for example. But whatever this is in the area of love and relationships, some kind of direct communication is needed this month. Talking about what it is that you want, what it is that you need in the relationship. Let's check your overall health. So overall health, I feel, is going to be positive. I'm picking up, I feel health-wise, you'll have a lot of motivation. You'll have some kind of energy. I feel there's going to be a lot of energy for you in July. You'll feel some kind of desire, some kind of momentum, some kind of movement, something in which you want to get things done, some kind of motivation to do things. I feel there'll be some kind of boost of energy, or some kind of boost of vitality. So I feel health-wise, there'll be a lot of energy. You'll have a lot of energy, a lot of vitality in July. Let's go ahead and check your overall challenge. Okay. Pisces, so for the month of July, patience. We have patience. There's some challenge here surrounding patience. And this is coming back to our temperance here. Something needs to be taken in moderation. Something needs to be taken one step at a time. And so this is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge to want to move forward one day at a time. So if you're dealing with an individual, Pisces, you may want to talk about what it is, what you want, what you need. You may want to say these things right away. You may want to say all these things at once. But I feel some of this direct communication, this may need to be done one step at a time. And again, going back to some kind of boundaries that need to be set. Pisces, there may need to be some boundaries that you set for yourself. Some boundaries in this relationship. Something in which you're seeing this relationship in a more logical way, or seeing this situation more logically versus more emotionally. So to try to think more logically, more analytically regarding a situation or relationship versus something more emotional based. Again, do expressing what it is and what it is that you need, what it is that you want, expressing those desires, expressing those needs, but doing so in a more controlled manner with moderation. And so this can have to do with restriction of speech in a certain sense, restriction of speech, talking about those things that you need versus opening the floodgates and letting too much out, for example. Whatever the situation is, it's going to require some kind of patience, some kind of moderation. Let's check your overall message. Metamorphosis. So there's some kind of change happening here, Pisces. Some of this change could have to do with this energy here of holding your tongue, of holding back, of saying something. If you're feeling restricted, do make sure that you open up and state your needs and your wants. But there could be some situation in which you may need to restrict those thoughts, may need to restrict the speech as to not essentially open up some kind of floodgates, creating some kind of tension. But whatever this is, there's some kind of change happening in July. And this change has to do with some kind of growth. Again, some kind of growth, some kind of expansion, and some kind of opportunity here to make this happen. Some kind of opportunity for some kind of experience, for some kind of change that is going to help you grow, that's going to help you expand as an individual, but also if you're dealing with an individual or dealing with some kind of situation. It's going to be some kind of opportunity for change, some kind of opportunity for growth in the month of July. And so that is your message for this month. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.